Now, still on the floods, and families have thronged the Nairobi funeral home to identify bodies of victims of the floods. We now link up with our reporter, Ode Francis, who is at the Nairobi funeral home via phone. Maybe, Ode Francis, maybe you can tell us how many bodies have been brought so far and how many have been identified.
Well, good afternoon. We are right now at the Nairobi funeral home, where it's commonly known as City Mortuary, where bodies have been brought here. So far, a total of 24 bodies have been brought here, and we have actually verified the number to be 24. Families have thronged here, and most of them have identified their kin, with 15 families successfully identifying their bodies, their loved ones. We have 3 women here who have been brought in this City Mortuary, and 2 women have been identified. 1 has not been identified, but in total, unidentified bodies are 9 as we stand. The last body that we have actually witnessed coming in from with the police vehicle, it is a body from Lakisama, where a body was brought in at around 11 to 12:30. We have seen 3 more bodies coming in, and as we speak, many of these bodies, we have just seen the numbers coming from the CBD, where police vehicles from Ngara, Kibra, Pangani, Langata. We've seen also police vehicles from California, Molem. We've also seen some other vehicles, police vehicles from Ruaka, Akila, and even Mwiki coming in to bring bodies. We also have a body of a child. That is one body from Kibra coming in, and that is so far what is happening here. Sorrowful faces. We've seen families here eagerly waiting to identify other bodies. But those families that have identified their kin, they are saying that most of them, there is a one that a family we spoke to, and they are telling us that their loved one, a female, was coming from Thika and was going to board a matatu to Kawangware when she was swept away by the floods of Friday the 6th. Up to now, we are counting 24 bodies at City Mortuary. Back to you.
Maybe, Ode Francis, before I let you go, maybe are there families that are still yet to find their loved ones or are still looking for missing loved ones? Have you encountered such families? And where are the families who have currently identified their loved ones coming from specifically? Which part of the city?
Yes, indeed. We have spoken to 2 families. They've stated they have walked in to check, to at least identify both their loved ones. And apparently they have been given photos of those who came in on 5th and even today 8th, and they have not identified their loved one. A female lady, they say that she was a part of those people who are at Grogon area within Kirinyaga Road, and the last phone call they made with a friend whom they used to hawk. She was a hawker within Grogon, Kirinyaga Road, and the last phone call at around 12 midnight, she called her friend, and the friend told her that she is at a place where she is standing next to a roof, and the waters are coming in plenty, and she could not make it, and she told her to talk to the family, and that was the last phone call, and now they cannot see the body.
Ode, last question maybe from me is, there is a government intervention, and the president said that the police will be involved in the rescue and search and rescue operation, and also recovery operations for the victims and bodies. How far has that gone? Do you know how far that is?
So far, what I'm receiving from the police OCPD from Nairobi is that he's saying there are operations that are going on within Nairobi to at least try and identify locations, vital locations where these bodies could be now that the waters from the rivers are trying to now reduce. It will be easier for them to at least find ways on how to retrieve more bodies. That is the update, but so far with the police, what we can see is police vehicles streaming in at City Mortuary with the bodies of those people who perished during the rains on Friday.
Well, thank you very much, Ode Francis, at the Nairobi Funeral Home, where 24 bodies have so far been taken to that facility. And